Hello everyone, welcome to Rob's Repairs. Today we got a good one for you. 1980 Trans Am Turbo 4.9 liter for sale. It's got about 82,000 miles, been repainted. New tires, brakes and rotors all the way around. Take a look at the interior. New door panels. Original, pretty much everything in the interior. Aftermarket stereo. New windshield. Oil pressure gauge does not work. It did at one time for some reason. They're not reliable. They're electronic. Replaced the sending unit. It worked for a bit and then it didn't work anymore. So kind of gave up on trying to fix that. New sill plates. New card in the back for the stereo or the speaker cover there, I suppose you call it. New side panels on both sides, right and left. Original seats in back. They're showing their wear. New carpet. New glass too, and belt moldings and rubbers for the T-tops and the doors. Doors shut a little hard because of the rubbers are a little thick. They can't reproduce on the original, so they make aftermarket, which are just not the same. It's got basically original suspension on it. The guy I bought it from was working on it a little bit here and there, and I think it's got a I think he said he put a shift kit in the tranny. It shifts good. It's got turbo 350, I believe. 30 over on the engine. Smokes a bit when you start it. Cold start for when it sits for a week or two. I can hear a little lifter noise, but it goes away as it warms up. What else? Been color sanded and buffed. Body work. This fender was decent. No rust. Put door skins, lower quarters. What else? Just sanded the bumper. I missed a nick right there. Just a driver. It's in decent. It's in really good condition now. Yeah. This fender I put a lower section on because I didn't like how it had some rust there, so I just cut it out and put a new piece in. Let's take a look at the motor. AC's not working. Just needs to be charged, I believe. Took the motor out, put it back in, painted it, cleaned it up. Everything's original in here except for the snorkel piece. I had to think out of the box on that because it didn't have it. It's got a new carburetor, like I said, new oil sending unit. Everything else is original in here. New bottles, overflow wiper. New battery. Under the hood looks good. I put an aftermarket liner in it because you can't get original for this. It's got a bunch of extra holes in it, but I made it work. Turbo works. Repaired the core support on the bottom, put a patch in it. It was just a little rusty and I needed something, so I did sandblasted the tubs, reused them original tubs. They show some rust pocking. That's it. Everything is chassis blacked. The whole underside was sandblasted also, and including the exhaust. Let's see. Everything else is good on it. I have not driven it, so I'm not sure if the cruise works. Actually, I did drive it, but I didn't check the cruise, and the speedo cable I replaced because that wasn't working. So I got the speedo working. Everything else works besides the AC and the oil pressure gauge. And the fan motor sometimes makes a squealing noise. I believe it's just from sitting. This car sat for 15 years, I'll bet. See, let's look at the inside here. New door panels, like I said, new sill plates, original seat. Yeah, it's showing a little wear, a little fading on the interior. I got some cardboard in there because I didn't want to mess up the floor pan or the new floor mats. Yeah, everything works in here. Let's fire this thing up. Maybe it'll smoke a little bit and we'll see what it looks like. So I'm just gonna set the camera down. That should be good. Yep, it smokes a little bit when you start it. Like I say, that lifter tick, I had to move it over to this section here, so the lifter was making a little noise for a second, but I don't hear it anymore. Maybe I hear it. Could be exhaust though, but I don't think so. Engine is cold, so it just came off a high idle. Exhaust sounds decent. Yeah, exhaust sounds good. Engine's cold, like I said. Tack works. No temp. Heater motor's working, but it did squeal when I started it. 82,825 miles. Antenna works when you turn the radio on. T-tops, they're all original. They show a little scratching on them. Like I say, you got to shut the doors a little more than normal. What else could I say about this beautiful machine? Like I say, what? 2-3 coats of clear, actually 2 coats of clear, color sand and buffed. It's got new tires too, if I didn't mention that already, which I believe I did. It's got all new graphics. Original hood. I think it had we might have showed a little rust on this edge or something at one time, but we metal patched it. It's not a perfect car by no means. The hood's in decent shape. It's pretty straight. It's got some waves in it, but from the factory these cars weren't perfect. So this is my car. I'm selling it, asking $27,500 for it. If you are interested in the vehicle, want to take it for a test drive, just leave some information in the comments, and I will get back to you ASAP. This is in Duluth, Minnesota. there is no chips on this car, no rust bubbles on this car, no peeling paint. I showed you a nick on the bumper. That was the only flaw that I can think of. This car has not seen the road except for my test drive. Oh, it's got, now that I'm thinking, it's got right and left filler plates there for the grills. Original blinkers. Didn't get carried away with the lower valance. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a couple little waves in it or whatever, probably from hitting something, but yeah, I didn't get carried away with that. So like I say, if you're interested, leave a comment, like and subscribe. Help me grow my channel. Appreciate you watching. Hope you liked the video, and I'll catch you on the next video.